Hello everybody, how's everything going? See if I can get some light on this subject here. Peter Z, hello, how you doing today? Whew, exhausting day at work. Mr. Glock 23, how you doing today? We the People, Silver Leprechaun, Nick, hello. Little Red Pony, Big K Rouge, Silver Baggins, Doug Larrabee, John Wright. Hello everybody, I just got in from work. And I just thought I'd do a quick video here, not too long, just to say hello, just talk. I'm actually going to, after I end this video, we're going to record a very important, I'm going to record a very important video and then post it. Anyway, I hope I'm sounding okay. I've been getting a lot of complaints lately that the volume of some of my videos is not up to par. And normally if it's just one person, I would ignore it. But it's been a couple of people. So let me know if there's any problems with the audio. I might have to tweak it. Let me get some old man glasses on. So let's just talk about anything you want. I want to just answer some questions within reason. Pyro Darkstar. Glock 23 again, thank you. Silver Leprechaun, Off-Grid Power. Hey, Ortax, going to the coin shop tomorrow, get my fix. I'm actually going to get my fix. I'm waiting for the, you know what I mean by when I say waiting for the bank account to settle down? What I mean by that is, you know, when you make a bunch of payments, kind of wait until things settle down to determine how much is left, and then I'm going to go hit the silver shop, or I'll just get online and buy some silver, which is probably what I'll do, just get online. So I'm just waiting for the checking account to settle down. Pyrel, Darkstar, White Hawk Production just ordered uncirculated 64 Kennedy half dollars for $11 each. Cool. So what are those, 90% each? 64, yeah, they're 90% each. Nick, you're good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Silver Baggins, audio's great. Big Bank, Little Bank, audio's good. That stacking guy, how's it going, Mr. Overtax? I'm doing well. I just, like I said, I just got in from work. I'm exhausted. I am just, man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Doug Larrabee, sound sometimes loud and echoes. I can't help the echo part. Salutations to you, Frank Thumbs. I appreciate it. Alejandro Doncel, thank you so much. Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. What's up, Hard Charger? Still buying silver. That's what I do. That's right. I'm going to do some, either, like I said, I'm just waiting for the bank accounts to settle down to see what's left in the accounts. Oh, yeah. Hillary tour tickets, Big K, Big Rouge. What were they, like $700 and something to see her freaking yap her jaws? Is that what I read? $700? They that desperate now? They can't even freaking fill an auditorium for free. You got your first platinum bar today. What do you think about platinum? Well, I don't own any, but I have no bad thoughts against it. I think one day I wouldn't mind owning a platinum coin, but right now I don't own any. I'm right in the path of Matthew starting to bunker down. Matthew, that's the Florida one, right? Silver Wolverine. Hello, everybody. By the way, I used to live in Florida. I've been through a few hurricanes. I'm thinking of my first 10-ounce Sunshine Mint bar. Pretty damn excited. Go get it, boy. Or girl, I don't. Little Red Pony. I'm going to take a guess there. Gary Robinson, 9mm 45. Come on. I wouldn't want to get hit with either one of them. And why does my chat window, the text within the chat window, keep disappearing. 7 rate hikes so far during the Trump administration. But Trump didn't do it, okay? So the Fed raises the hikes, raises the interest rate. You do know that, right? Silver Wolverine has nothing to do with Trump. Federal Reserve, not part of the federal government, has nothing to do with it. Glenn Riffenbark, Texas commemorates from Providence. Okay. So I was wondering if I can ask everybody a favor, just go out and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. There's 63 people in the room and only 12 thumbs up. If you don't like me, give me a thumbs down. Oh, Lord. She had a toilet seat for a shirt collar. That you must be talking about Clinton. God, I wish they'd freaking just dissolve or something. They just don't go away. They're like freaking roaches. Retire and just be happy with the millions that you got. No, they got to run the world. They got to rule the world. Got my ABC 1 kilo bar on the way from KGC Bullion. At first, I thought it said KFC. Off-grid power. Max Quake, thank you so much for being in the house again. Have you done all of the online spot deals? No, I really haven't, but I bought from so many people, I probably would be disqualified because they go by your mailing address. Those spot deals are normally for first-time purchasers, what I'm trying to say. Silver Leprechaun lives in Tallahassee. Be safe, my brother. Stay out of the flood. Certain time of the day best to buy? Seems it end for the day on a high note. No, and don't sweat 5-10 cents. You know what I mean? What's 5 or 10 cents when you're, or even 20 cents when you're buying an ounce of silver? Just get the silver now while it's low, right, Big Rouge? Alex Coin, Roll Hunter. I'm thinking about getting 10 1-ounce rounds. My chat window disappeared again. Arrgh. And it's not this computer. No matter what computer I use, the chat in the text window just goes blank for like a few seconds. Maverick Upholstery. East Coast. Hell yeah. I'm thinking about getting some 1-ounce bars. Go for it, man. Getting some 10 1-ounce rounds for spot, 2 to 3 silver Cougarans, and 10 1-ounce silver Maple Leafs. That's awesome. Just go for it, dude. Here is raining. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love a good cup of coffee. Bob Silver. I don't think Trump is our side. I think it's a mind game to make it look like we have a guy on our side. I think all politicians do that, my friend. I'm just reading some of the comments. Golden State Mint. It's amazing how people love the places that they've picked as the best location to buy silver. Anthony Lane, hey, overtaxed taxpayer, would you suggest buying a kilo coin? Hell no. I wouldn't. What are you going to do with it? And that's an honest opinion. Hell no. And not even a kilo bar. First of all, I mean, obviously, if I found one, great, but I wouldn't buy one. First of all, when you go to buy it, the person it's kind of like walking into a Circle K with a $100 bill. Whoever's buying silver at the time might not be able to break change. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Also, the bigger bars, they're more of a suspect for being tungsten filled. So the bigger your bar is, the more people would be apt to think that it's filled with tungsten and be more apt to want to drill into it before purchasing it. But for the most part, it's when you go to sell it, you might have a hard time selling it because that person might not want to buy a full kilo. Let's face it, right now I can't even afford to buy a kilo and times are good. Can you imagine when times get bad and you want to sell it? No. But that's just my opinion, and just because it comes out of my mouth doesn't mean it's 100% correct. You got to do what's right for you, my friend. We've been needing another live stream. Appreciate it, man. Chance S. Thank you so much for joining in. Silver Baggins. It's not just one person for the spot deals. I've done one after order many times before. I'll look into it then. I will. Alan Miller, Sobertober. Talking Bullion, saying hello to Silver Wolverine. And Silver Wolverine is saying hello back. Isn't that nice? We're camaraderie here. Friendships are formed, and it's a wonderful utopia here. It's a wonderful place. It's a Garden of Eden. Matteo Di Fior, JM Bullion all day. I love JM Bullion. I've got no issues with them. I just picked up some bars and need to film a video, but I'm lazy. You'll do it, dude. It doesn't have to be done today. Florin Stroia just ordered 10-ounce Britannia. Talking Bullion. Eric B. I agree. I think politicians are on their own team. I'm drinking coffee again. Aaron Ron, just like to say you are one of the few people I follow concerning purchasing silver and officially made the jump. Thank you for your insight. Very informative, by Aaron Ron. If I'm mispronouncing it, I don't mean any disrespect. And thank you so much for the compliment. When I talk about silver, it's as though, and as most of my conversations, as though you're sitting across from me, sitting across at a table. I don't try to talk all technical and try to talk like I wouldn't, scripted. I'm not into that. For example, somebody just want to know if they would buy a kilo bar or kilo coin. You heard how I interacted and answered that question. It's just as though he was sitting right across from me. Hell no. I would buy 1 ounces, 10 ounces, and 90%ers. Rodney Casputis. Kilo coins look cool. That's about all they do is look cool. I'm drinking a Bud Light. Well, Alejandro is drinking coffee. Gary Robinson, I wish I could have a cup of coffee. Damn, blood pressure was too high. Doc told me to cut it out. Well, don't tell the doctor. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have 3 kilobars and one 100-ounce bar. Bud Light is GMO. You're more likely to get your money's worth from 1 ounce and 1/10 ounce coins and rounds. Jerome Morsi, Trump coin. Jerome, I actually looked for the Trump coin. I was very disappointed that it's not on any of the well-respected website, the silver websites. It wasn't on JM. It wasn't on AppMex. It wasn't on SD Bullion. And it was the Trump coin. I can only find it on a bunch of other online silver retailers that I don't know, never heard of, and therefore don't trust. So I was a little disappointed, and I just wish the Trump coin would get to some of the better known silver dealers online. Little disappointed. So therefore I didn't buy the Trump coin, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I already got my food preps. I've got to do another video from my cabin up north in the White Mountains to show my food preps off. But I got close to a year's worth of food for 2 people. Ravenous Treasure in the house. And let's see, who else is here? Dr. Prepper. We all learn from one another here. We share our knowledge and our experiences. Amen. Alan Miller. Oh, yeah, I'm eating good this winter. Jeff Stanton, thank you so much for being here. This is Jeff Stanton. Everybody wants to know if this is a pro-Trump chat. This is whatever you want it to be, Alan. I can tell you right now, we're a bunch of conservatives here. We're pro-Americans. We love our Bible, guns, and silver. Sean Gerbick, still sober, still stacking from Indiana. Thank you so much for being here. All my food preps are non-GMO and organic. Hi from down under, new to the game. Thank you, Warren Gibson in the house. Anthony Lane, I know you picked up some 2-ounce Queen's Beast. Do you plan on grabbing any 10-ounce Queen's Beast? I'll be honest with you, I can't afford if I'm going to buy any 10-ouncers, it's going to be my favorite bar. So no, I'm not going to buy any 10-ounce Queen's Beast. I am Negan in the house. Silver Baggins is in the house. I said that already. Hopes and dreams. Coffee keeps me regular. Well, it is a diuretic. You do know that, right? Glock 23. I stack ammo, Bob. I stack ammo, Bob. I bought 4 Trump 2-ounce high relief rounds from MCM. I never heard of MCM. Unless you're abbreviating it, and is it Monument Metals? Is that what MCM is? Yes, I do, Little Red Pony. I do have some rounds from Silver Bullet, Silver Shield. I believe I have half a dozen. They're all right. They're all right coins. Actually, somebody sent me one to my P.O. box. I gave them a shout out. I received the one round that has a couple of rifles stacked up, crossing each other. And then on the edge, it says, come get these, or something to that effect. Take these if you can, or something like that. Sugar Snap. Thank you so much for being in the house. Gregory Peck. I purposely said Gregory Peck because Gregory Peck is an actor, but this is Greg Peck. Food preps video, you need to definitely do that. And I definitely have some food preps videos, but they're like a year back. But I'll do another one. The last time I did it, I only had maybe 1,000 subscribers, maybe 3,000. I have, 13,000 now? So a lot of people have not seen them. The 357 lockdown. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Skylar, Evan, Silberman. There are 20 gold coins. Good hold. Are 20 gold coins good hold? I think any gold is good hold. I don't have hardly any gold, so I hope to get some soon. How does a dragon get Silver Baggins bar? How does a dragon get? I don't know what you're asking, my friend. I really don't understand what you're saying. Do I like the color blue? I like all colors. I like gray. For me, I like blue, grays, greens. I love military greens, browns. Dan Willow, thank you so much. Sweet, I caught a live chat. What's up, .999 squad? Thank you so much A few names just jumped in here. Dub Silver Stacker, Modern Coin Mart. Modern Coin Mart. Okay, thank you so much. Never heard of them, though. So I'm kind of nervous about buying silver from places I've never heard of. But my favorite bar is the Sunshine Mint bar. It really, truly is. It's so gorgeous. I've shown you guys that bar over and over and over and over. Matt Clark in the house. Thank you so much for being here. How many of you have precious metals and ammo stacked excessively 20 years ago? I'll be honest with you. Then started stacking for rainy day. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really get into... I didn't really even wake up from the Matrix until about 2007 or 8, honestly. And I probably bought my first silver round or silver bar was like late 2008. So I'm kind of a latecomer to the world of prepping. But in that time, in the time that has passed between 2008 and now, I got well over a year's worth of supplies and food for 2 people. And when I say supplies, we're talking toothpaste, soaps, antiseptics, medical, toilet paper, kitchen paper, spices, tools, guns, ammo. I've done for my ability. I think I've done a wonderful job, my wife and I, at storing enough things that if we had to live off the grid, we could. Bob Silver, Dr. Prepper, Dan Jakes, Modern Core, everybody's agreeing. Dano 454, Dub City Stacker. Just a curious question from one stack to another. How many ounces of silver have you stacked during certain years? Well, everybody knows I don't like to tell you my total amount of silver. Just don't, for OPSEC reasons. I'm pretty good. I've reached a couple of goals. I'm about 50 ounces from reaching another goal. But, I really don't talk about my total volume of silver. I don't know. It's just my preference. Let me see. And no disrespect, stacking guy. I appreciate the question. I really do. Got to run for now. Everyone, take it easy. You take it easy, Silver Baggins. Thank you so much. Glock 23, self-sufficiency does rule. I don't need to rely on anybody. The only thing I sometimes need to borrow from people is maybe a little knowledge. Hey, I got these tools. How do you do this? And even that, asking people for help or knowledge is actually going down because of YouTube. I can freaking Google pretty much anything on YouTube. I can Google how to pick your nose, and there's probably directions how to do it. So, gotta love YouTube. Darius Richardson. Hello, Darius. Thank you so much for being here. He's saying hello to everybody. Aaron Miller. I got to look up that one. So thank you so much, point A to Z. Smash the like button, guys. Woke up about a year ago when I discovered your channel on Co-op, or is it Coop? Listen to you as a podcast while working. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And Jerome Morsey, thank you again for being here, as well as thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I really do. Maybe I'll put that in, with your permission, those 2 super chats towards a coin. Good evening, everyone. Keep stacking. Big Daddy Hoffman, 1911. Nanya Business. Mr. B, I might have been picking my nose wrong all these years. Yeah, dude, Mr. B, You've been doing it wrong. Got a little more elbow in there, okay? A little more leverage. Get that pry bar going. Wham! FN based. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Big Red. Is 750 ounces silver and 8 ounces of gold a good start? My friend, that is beyond a good start. I always tell people a good starting number is to have a minimum of 200 ounces of silver. Once you have 200 ounces, I think that's the minimum everybody should have. Then once you reach 500, you're a serious stacker. You're at 750 with 8 ounces of gold. Between you and me, my friend, I don't have 1 ounce of gold. I plan on saving up for it, yes, and buying one. But with gold, you're ahead of me. I mean, you're doing a freaking phenomenal job, sir. Mr. B, he says, no, it's no good. Schoolhouse Rock, 1970s. I remember that. Hey, Seaway, did you get my information about that coin? I've left you a message multiple times about the coin you were inquiring about. Did you get it? Sean Gerbic, nice Big Red. It is. Good job, Big Red, man. Internship. Okay, I got you. Thank you so much. And Dan Willows is saying to Big Red, he wishes he had half that amount. So, Big Red, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Hello from North Carolina. I actually took my basic training from South Carolina. Doyle Blevins in the house. Thank you. RCAG99. Remember the song Only My Way to Cape May? It's change it on 1K ounces, that is. Okay, cool. Mr. B in the house. Thank you so much. Man, the text is going by so fast. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. I'm trying to address some questions here. I apologize. I've traded in half of my savings for this. You don't need no cash savings when you have silver. Did you like New England or Arizona better? A. Are you talking to me, Little Red Pony? Because if you're talking to me, first of all, I've never been to New England. I've been to Connecticut. But in my opinion, Arizona is the armpit of America. I can't stand Arizona. I'm here for work. I'm here to do my job. Okay, Seaway, thank you. You got the message. I was a little worried that you thought I dropped the ball on you. I told you I would get that information. I hope you say hello to them and let them know, hey, I remembered them. Bugman, 5923, don't save for gold. Wait for the ratio to get right and trade in some of that silver. Rooster Cogburn, easy choice, Arizona. Oh, hell no, Rooster. I got to disagree with you. The northeast quadrant of the United States blows Arizona away. Kai Beer, 2008. I love paying taxes. Awesome for you. Timothy Brown, I started stacking 2 months ago because of this channel. Thank you so much, Timothy. I really appreciate that. I really do. Paying taxes means you're working. The stacking guy. I understand, Mr. Overtax. I get it. You helped sway me to start. Recently, I woke up and blew away over your blew away over your advised minimum with 2 months. Very grateful. I found all your informed videos. Thank you so much for your hefty compliment. Thank you. When hard times come around, will you sell your guns or stack first? Probably when hard times come around, will sell my stack first. I'm not selling my guns because that preserves life, right? Both silver and guns preserves wealth, which preserves life, right? Food preserves life. Cash is not bad to have on hand a little bit. Cauldron, 2091. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Rooster. I just got in from work also myself. A long day. Long day, stressful day. Mr. B, I would never sell guns. They will be frozen in my dying hands. I'm with you, Mr. B. Steve O, Oregon is the most beautiful state. I've heard that from many people who've been to Oregon. Best to stick with a set amount for each month. 7 to 10 ounces. That's a pretty decent amount. Just made a $50 donation to Napa Valley, you meant? Meaning you bought a bottle of Napa Valley wine? Is that what you meant? Because you just said you just received a donation from Napa Valley. So I'm a little confused. I think you meant you gave a donation to Napa Valley. Another, will you reacting Sonic Boom? Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Jeremy Heck, what are you doing for work in Arizona? Oh gosh, this text window keeps disappearing. I hate that. Hope you're doing work in Arizona is worth it is. I mean, I plan on retiring in about 2 years, I think. I really wouldn't mind moving back up to the northeast quadrant of the United States if I can find a job, or even Florida if I can get a boat. Those are the two places. I don't want to die and be buried here in this freaking desert dirt. Adolf, Kilter, Kittler, 108 watching. Let's give a thumbs up. God, I didn't even realize it was 108. It's 110 now. Holy crap. Because I'm looking here, the number is up there. The last time I looked, it was like 50 people in this room. I'm just blown away. You know what blows me away is Bitcoin Ben. I went to one of his live chats. By the way, excellent channel. Guy got 1,000 people in his live chat. I'm like, holy crap. I thought, oh, I'm a big bad boy. I got 100 in my chat room one time. I go to his chat room. He had over 1,000 people in his chat room. How do you keep up with all the text messages? And I was looking at the text message. It just kept going. Here, this text message stops every now and then. His just kept going. It's like awesome channel, by the way, folks. If you ever want to go over to Bitcoin Ben, tell him we said hello. AC Way, I just added you as a moderator, by the way. Do you think silver will go as high as gold one day? Gosh. No, I don't, Jerome. I believe silver, when it's all said and done with, and this is a few years from now, people are speculating between 3 and 7. The average to me would be 500. So my logic would say the most it'll be is 500. But I'm going to venture on a conservative side and say 350 to 400 is where it's going to end up. By the time, looking at your picture, by the time it's your little icon there, if that's your age, by the time you're ready to retire, I think that's where it's going to be, providing that the corruption ends. The manipulation is what I meant to say. Manipulation of the silver. I'm about ready to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, wow. Whew. Another, you're not play Five Nights at Freddy's. Another, you not play. I don't even know what you're talking about, Kieran. Another, you not play Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what you're saying, my friend. Doug Larrabee, there's a lot of moose in upstate New York. Yeah. And there's a lot of moose here upstate Arizona as well. I used to live in upstate New York. I lived in actually western New York. After I moved out of the Bronx and whatnot, and moved to the Buffalo and Rochester area. Slims X in the house. Salute. General South, I hope I have 10,000 ounces before it hits 300 bucks. That would be so sweet. I won't sell my gold and silver for anything other than tangible items, never $4. I have to agree with you, but you might need to. I'm agreeing with you, Gary. If there is a collapse of the economy, silver will be priceless. It absolutely will. No doubt about it. Paul Dyche, I think one of those statins are giving you dry throat. Yeah, perhaps. What do you think silver will be in 2 years? Do you think it's going back down more? I think we're pretty much at the rock bottom of silver. Give or take, when I say rock bottom, don't take somebody literally, because when I say rock bottom and it drops 10 more cents, to me, 10 more cents is nothing. When I'm buying an ounce of silver, what is 10 cents? You know, I think we're pretty much within 10 cents, within 15 cents, we're at rock bottom. Don't wait for it to drop anymore if you're sitting on the fence to buy more or getting into it for the first time. YouTube is blocking your live chats. It is? But you're here. Please explain. I'm very curious what you mean by that. I know some of my other videos, because they're conservative by nature, they're getting blocked. I know that for a fact. My viewership, my subscribers has gone up from 3,000 to 13,000, yet my views per video have gone down. I don't understand the logic. No silver porn tonight. Well, I showed you this already. Couple of tubes. As you all know, most of my silver is up in the White Mountains. When I do a video from there, I normally show off a little bit more silver. I got about 100 or so ounces in the room. Actually, probably more than 100 ounces over there on the nightstand. But well, I don't know how to stop YouTube from censoring me. Then it is what it is. There's nothing I can do other than make videos on how to grow daisies, because that seems to be the only thing, and how to be a queer. That seems to be the only thing acceptable to YouTube. Then your ratings will shoot. Do retarded videos where you're pranking people and embarrassing people and how to grow daisies, and then I'll freaking get 1 million views. But what am I going to do? All I can say then, if you feel that they're censoring me, hit that bell next to, if you haven't already, hit the bell next to the subscribe button, because I think that's how they do a majority of their censoring. They unnotify you, meaning that bell, if you click it, it notifies you when I create a video or when I go live. I think part of the mechanism for censoring somebody is to unnotify everybody. That means you have to hit the notify button again, I guess. That's one of the mechanisms, obviously, and via search, your search of your name doesn't come up. So let's see. Saint Anne Marie, Notion Avenue here. Hey, Saint Anne Marie, I thought you were gonna email me. You never emailed me. Remember, you're going to email me. We're going to talk about you maybe going and get some video or pictures of my old neighborhood, Nostrand and X Avenue. I'm very sad. I'm hurt. Bob Silver, okay. General South. O'Neill Mikado. You believe there is any chance Trump will put us back on the gold standard? No, I can't really say that for now. Right now, there's nothing in my heart that says he's going to put us on the gold standard or go against the Federal Reserve. Now, when I say he's not going to go against the Federal Reserve, that doesn't mean I'm saying that's not saying that he doesn't want to. You got to understand the Federal Reserve is bigger than a building. The Federal Reserve funds pretty much every army on this planet. He knows they have the power to eliminate him at will. If he goes against the Federal Reserve, it would have to be very tactful and very, very coordinated. Let me hold on a second. Okay, you're Saint Anne Marie. The text is going by so quick. I couldn't copy it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my email address in the chat. It is a public email anyway. So if you or anybody else wants to email me, feel free to do it. It's public email anyway. It's part of my PayPal donation link anyhow. So like I said, your email just went by super freaking quick. So there it is. I just hit enter. If you would, Saint Anne Marie, Moraes. If you would copy that and just email me, and then I'll respond to your email, and maybe we can talk about where about where you live and logistics of maybe you getting over to where I used to live. I'll tell you the building I used to live. I know I lived on the 4th floor, and we'll talk. And I would love to get a couple of images. I know it's probably dangerous, but I would love for you to actually walk in the building and maybe up the stairway to the 4th floor, all the way filming. That would be freaking amazing. But you probably need to carry a gun in that neighborhood. Michael Kugel in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Being awake can be a lonely place. I made a video about that, Michael Kugel, about being awake. Not many people are awake. And it's a knowledge that we have that separates us from everybody else. Knowing what you know is you woke up from the matrix. It's basically the symbol I have with the red and the blue pill. Waking up from the matrix is a painful thing sometimes. Bob Silver, I have 1 rooster, 14 hens. My wife would love a couple of chickens. She really would. And I think when I retire, we are going to get some chickens, because I really love eggs and whatnot. Robert Beaver, thank you so much for stopping by. 92 Finder, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Silver Anderson in the house. Sleep Sheep, get out of the matrix. Save that money, Mr. B. Yeah, so I made a video about, gosh, how do you guys feel about getting goats? Well, my wife, I think, said she owned a goat. Very nice animal, she said. She said also it ate all the weeds, so she never had to pick weeds. Silva Leo, thank you so much for being in the house. I really appreciate it. I'll go on for another 15 minutes. Yeah, so my wife said goats are good. I mean, personally, me, I like animals in general. I really do. Silver Anderson, greatest transfer of wealth will occur in a lifetime, especially with cryptos. People look at me funny when I talk about silver. Same here. Don't worry about it. Point A to point Z. Dave Flam, thank you so much for stopping by. You have a good night. Jared Williams, what do you think about Nikki Haley resigning? I was a little surprised, but you know what? 8 years is a long time at a job. So I wouldn't look too much into it. She's on a very stressful job, very a lot of responsibility for 8 years. It's a long time. The flag is not going to burn, Sandra B. Everybody keeps saying, watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag. I then get emails, watch the flag, it's going to burn. It's an LED light bulb, not even an LED. I think it's one of the fluorescent curly bulbs. You can touch it with your hand, it's not going to burn. Matteo Di Fiore, we are the 999 squad. Amen, brother. Bob Silver, the Country Living book. Country Living book is awesome. I have it. Daniel, 9685, thank you so much for being here. And Pristine. It's funny, the names all of a sudden flood in, new names flood in, and they're around for a while, and then new names flood in. It's really weird. Mr. B in the house, and Todd Hendricks and Clayton Schmidt. What's your thought on Venezuela? Well, they're eating freaking dogs and zoo animals. Can't be too good. Mr. Doe, thank you. Todd Hendricks, otherwise I normal. 925, don't talk about silver and housing. Even more so, they are delusional here in Canada. Good looking honky. Venezuela can have our EBT cards. Boy, it's a mess there. And you know what? That's where they would like to take this country. They really would. I'll read a few more comments. So how many folks are into cryptocurrency? Tell me, how many folks are into cryptocurrencies? Calling it a night, guys. It's 10 here in Maryland. Gotta get up early. I gotta get up early too, Jerry Robinson. I'll be off in about 5 more minutes. Silver Anderson. Picked up some more cans of Mountain House food this week. I enjoy Mountain House. Clayton Schmidt. I've seen some channels that show an armada of ships just north of Venezuela. Interesting videos. Mr. B. Man, the text just all of a sudden just started jumping fast. I don't have any cryptos. Hugo Chavez has given cancer to the CIA. Venezuela is socialism in action. You heard it. That's a truth. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah, they want the whole country to be California, Jerome. Slavery never ended. I said it first. Slavery never ended. It was perfected. And that's what they want to keep doing, perfect it. So the people in power are actually the slave masters. Timothy Brown, don't know much about cryptos. That's okay. Bitcoin guy, morning. We were just talking about silver Bitcoin. I mean, we were just talking about cryptos, Bitcoin guy. Mr. B, we need to build a wall between us and Mexico and us and California. I think California is actually the biggest doorway into America. Cheers. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those ships are supplying some food. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump's trying to help them, but the news is hiding it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I got to go to work tomorrow. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate you showing up on a weekday night. And I'll try to get a couple more live chats in. 1/4 ounce gold, Daniel. That's my opinion. I have 1/10 ounce, and I do like my 10th ounce gold, but they're so puny in the hand. They're not even as big as a pinky fingernail. You can barely feel them. If I had to buy another coin, it'd be a 1/4 ounce. So I'm glad I got that question answered before I signed off. You folks have a great night, and thank you so much. I'm going to make a video now and upload it. Take care.